Hi teachers. Usually everyone may doubt what is the purpose of computer fundamental classes for college teachers. We know all those things, but some tips. This is not actually computer fundamentals. Some basic tips for the faculties to create e-content very easily. Okay, you know the all programs in a Windows computer is available in the start button. Okay, uh, actually the in the start button is available here in Windows 10 version in the top bottom left corner. In Windows 8 there may be no start button. When you click on the start button key on the keyboard in keyboard there is such a button with the Windows icon. If you press that key, the start button will appear, okay, in this way. And if you like to create a PowerPoint, just start to type POWER. There is no need to search for that purpose, or you may have some shortcuts here. There may not be shortcuts may be deleted, so always use this method to use to take in any particular application. Just start to type. It is same in Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10. Okay, then in Macintosh computers and Linux computers there may be some difference, because their taskbar may be on the top area, and in Linux there is a item known as application, and that application is available on the top left corner, and you can click on that. And similarly in Macintosh also there is some difference to access the presentation creation tools. Okay, now come to this Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Here you can start with a blank presentation, or you can search for templates. If you decide to create a beautiful presentation, and if you are connected to internet, you can search here for beautiful templates and you can start with presentations. I just click on the blank presentation and just click these three icons. See these three icons, I will zoom to. Then in order to zoom the screen area, there is a particular button, Windows plus Windows key, that is the particular key of the Windows icon, and click on the plus button and it will open a new software to zoom it. Now it is in zoom position, and in this zoom position, and this zooming option is good for teachers to demonstrate a particular area of the screen. And here I can demonstrate these three buttons: minimize button, restore button, and close button. And this restore button is very useful for us. We may not aware of that. Now I zoom out. Okay, now I bring, and this is a magnifier available in Windows computers, and it is also available in Mac also. Okay, and we can place the PowerPoint window in one area. And what is the purpose of placing it on one part? And we give an empty space here, and using that empty space we can add something interesting. What is that? The search window. And here we can again restore it and we can keep it there. And what is the purpose of this? And this is the easiest method to copy paste creation of a PowerPoint. That is very useful for us. For example, if we like to create a PowerPoint on the cell in biology, okay, we can search for images, text in Google, and we can copy the material from we have to read it and we have to edit it. That is another thing. Copy the material. Okay, then what is a shortcut to easy method to copy it? And that method is known as shortcuts, and this shortcut is Control plus C. What is that? Control, CTRL plus key, such a Control plus C. Such a key is the control. CTRL is the left bottom corner key in the keyboard. In my computer, in the laptop, there is a key in the top left corner, and that key is known as control. Press the key and press simultaneously the C key. It will copy the material. Click and drag to select. Okay, if you want to select the whole area, control A. Control A is the shortcut for control A. CTRL A. No need of this plus means together, that's all. Do not press the, then control A for select all. Okay, then control C, control A. One or two shortcuts we need, and these are some fundamentals here. And another shortcut is control V, CTRL V for pasting. This is in a shape of a paste knob, see, and that is why it is called as paste. Then control C, copy, control A, select all, control V, paste. Then then what is the meaning of control P? P for paste? No, P for print. Then CTRL P for printing. Okay, then any more key you need? Yeah, one more key, CTRL X, in the shape of a scissor. The shape of a scissor means cut. CTRL X, control X means cut. Some shortcuts we need. Okay, then I would like to create this particular topic, the cell. And we can type your name and details here, and I want to add some fast many slides here. At least the first 10 slides I need for the presentation of this topic, the cell. So I touch control M for master, then control M. After clicking that control M, it will suddenly enter all these slides, and I can type the feature here, cell structure. Okay, here I can copy and paste here. Okay, this is the another method, right click and paste, and there are several paste options. Paste text only, this is the paste option I selected, paste text only. It will consist of some formatting from the original source. So in order to avoid that formatting, I use this particular button, and now we can edit. Okay, what is needed and what is not needed, we can edit. That is advantage of using this simultaneous window. So in order to keep this simultaneous window, we can use this particular restart button. That is the tip number 1, using computers. And always use shortcuts. Always use shortcuts. We have to learn minimum number of shortcuts already mentioned. Now if you want to add an image from here, just click here in the image button. So many images appear. We cannot use all these images, but if you present only for your students, just use. Otherwise, select only if you want to publish your PowerPoint presentation in SlideShare or somewhere else, or in your blog, or you want to create a YouTube video regarding using this PowerPoint. Always use images without copyright. Such without copyright is available in the tools menu. Here in the tools menu, you can go for usage rights. Click on the usage rights and go for labeled for reuse. And in this menu, you can go for any particular image. Okay, I would like to select this image. Just again click it to enlarge it. Otherwise, a thumbnail will be appear. Then now just copy the image is enough. Then come here, and in the next slide I want to add this. Just click Ctrl V, and this Ctrl V will paste it there. There is no need to download it and upload it. So in that way you can create your PowerPoint presentation very fast. That is one of the tip I have to give to you in this context. Now you see, I used here a browser known as Chrome, and this is a browser, web browser. It is not a search engine, it is a web browser. Usually we use some search engines like Google. Google is a famous search engine. Google is not only the search engine, there are several other search engines, in which what is the advantage of Google is that it is most popular, and it has several apps, and it all are linked with this search engine, so it is famous. And one advantage of this platform is that we can conduct voice search here. We can just click allow here, but my microphone is already used, but here you can see that my voice is recognized by the computer, and all this matter can be searched on this. It is searched, and this will be provided here. Instead of this, if I search for one content like what is the purpose of a mitochondria, then the result will show.
According to National Human Genome Research Institute, mitochondria are membrane-bound cell organelles that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reactions. Chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in a small molecule called adenosine triphosphate.
See, what I asked to the computer, it gives some reply based on the content here, and this is the advantage of this voice search. And in mobile there is another feature also, image search. We can click an image and can search on the internet what that image means. Okay, such an option is there, so you can always use this voice search, and you always use Chrome. There are several good web browsers like Mozilla Firefox, then Opera, then Microsoft's Internet Explorer. But if you use most time Google and Google Apps, try for Google Apps means there are several Google Apps. By clicking these 9 dots you can see that all are Google Apps: Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Translate, Google Photos, then Docs, Sheets, Slides, etc. So many applications are there. Google Classroom, Google Jamboard, Google Keep. If you like to use all these applications, it will best match with this particular web browser, and its name is Chrome, and its color is this orange, red and green icon here. Okay, and using that application you can search. And while searching you have to check one more thing. This is a search window and this is an address bar. If you know the address of a particular site, for example for this course you use this particular site CUSAT FDP Genomio, you can recollect all these terms and you just search, but you will not reach to our particular site because you searched for what else, CUSAT FDP Genomio. If you make it together, CUSAT FDP and Genomio, again put search, it will not provide anything. Okay, but instead we have to type it in the search window. We have to type not here, but we have to type in, not in the search window, but we have to type in the address bar, CUSAT FTP .genomio.com. Then only you will redirect to our correct position. So address bar and search. Usually everyone have a tendency to search the thing directly in Google's search window. Just avoid it. Okay, that is tip number 2, right? Then we can use another good platform to search image, and its address is Pixabay. Pixabay is a good collection of images, free images, stunning free images to use anywhere. And from this site you can search for cell biology. What is the combination of these two terms means that here in the first row shows it is images available from Shutterstock, no iStock. Don't go for that. Instead use the images in the lower area. You may find some images suitable for you and use that images for your PowerPoint presentations. Okay, now come back to our PowerPoint presentation. Here if we restore it, our PowerPoint is there. And here you can add several other things, like this is the tip of this particular class. Then if you want to add one more interesting thing, that is there is a site. It is usually conduct study on biology, NCBI. It is a fantastic center, NCBI, National Center for Biotechnology, and you want to add the screenshot of this area on your PowerPoint presentation somewhere else. Okay, then how to take the screenshot of this area, this platform? You want to select this, cut and paste this area, and want to paste it in your PowerPoint. Then what can you do for that purpose? Just click on the print screen button. It is available on the top row. There is a button known as print screen. Just press on the print screen. Just press and again restore it. Then go for where you want to paste. Just paste. See, the screen is now it is pasted here, and you can directly crop the area. Just I will enhance it again. I can double click here. Now the tools are activated. Among the tools, the one tool is known as crop. Just click on the crop tool and it will activate a black border there, and just click and drag it. Yeah, in this way you can drag up to the particular area you want, and you can directly add that image. And now click on the crop tool again and just click anywhere else. See, now its borders are removed and you can enhance the size more. And this is the one advantage of this particular tool. Okay, one more thing and last thing, when we want to install a particular application, for example, if you want to install a particular application and its name is OBS Studio. Okay, you want to install this particular application in your mobile, in your laptop. For that purpose, you just click here and click on where it is reached in Windows. Okay, but what is the problem is that if your system is not compatible with particular version of this OBS Studio, it is very difficult. So you have to select a particular installer for you. You have to install either 32-bit or 84-bit. Okay, but you don't know what is the configuration of your computer. Then what to do? There are two versions usually, 32 and 64. This 32 is otherwise denoted as 86. Okay, we can just close this window and we can go for this particular icon and this PC. And one more thing, this PC icon may not be available on your screen. Then just right click and go for display settings, and from among the display setting you can activate this icon. Now I go for the purpose, just right click on this PC and open properties, and among properties you can see that this computer using Windows 10 and its operating system is 64-bit and its processor is 64-bit, and it consists of a RAM of 4 GB and its processor is Intel Core i3. Such configuration is available from the properties of this PC, and we have to learn how to locate the properties of our system. Then only we can choose appropriate softwares to install. Now this is the end of this computer fundamentals class. Thank you for watching.